in 2016 we had Carson Wentz. Now that's another one that we got to talk about because he he had that hell of a 2017 season, and even in 2016, like he showed flashes of being,
I
our guy
think
in Philly. But in 2017, that was his breakout year, and
I
if he
think
didn't get
Carson.
hurt, who
Go ahead.
knows?
Yeah, that's what
But
I think. Carson Wentz. I think the Carson Wentz situation was it was a little. It was some of it was his fault. Some of it was our fault. I feel like we didn't put enough talent around Carson like we needed to. Like as great as he played that 2017 season, like you can't make the mistake of what these other teams do with not putting talent around your quarterback, regardless of who it is and how good they is or how good they play. You got to put talent around them. Like Jaden Daniels just had this amazing rookie season, but you got to put talent around him, or he just gonna be a guy who had a great rookie season at one time.
mhm.
So um, I think the Carson Wentz situation was a little bit of we didn't put enough talent around him, and I think he also just didn't. He's like the opposite of Jalen Hurts. He don't have like that type of mentality. Like one thing that separates Jalen Hurts from a lot of other quarterbacks is like his personality, his mentality, how he approached the game, how he approached competition, how he takes like the criticism and stuff like that. Is just like that's what makes Jalen Hurts Jalen Hurts. Like it's a lot of stuff that makes Jalen Hurts who he is that people don't see, and it is one reason why they don't give him the flowers that he deserves. But I think the Carson Wentz situation was a little bit of a few different things of why he then ended up like being the guy for a long period of time in Philly. Some of it was his fault, self-inflicted wounds. Some of it was um, the Eagles organization just not putting enough talent around him. And then that one season, like right before he was up out of here, like man, we had a lot. The wide receivers got hurt. The old line was hurt. It was just like a lot going on. Then he was following up the season as you following up somebody who just won the Super Bowl, came in and won the Super Bowl for you. Um, then they draft another quarterback. It's just like a lot going on. And he couldn't hold up.
Yeah, and I think that 2017 season when him getting hurt, he never was really the same after that. Now, it's reports that have come out since then that, said that he could have maybe not been the best teammate. Maybe he was a little jealous that he wasn't the one to bring home the Super Bowl. But he just as important in that whole 2017 stretch as Nick Foles was. I don't think that you win it without both of those quarterbacks on the team because the the year that he was having before he got hurt was an MVP caliber season. And if he don't get hurt, hands down, I think he get the MVP that year. And I don't think that it's too many people that would disagree with the fact that he had an MVP caliber season. Just for whatever reason, his knee got messed up. Come back that next year. I think it was also a confidence thing.
Mm.
Once he did get back in the swing of things, he lost a little bit of confidence.
I think he
But
came back too early too.
that too, he came
Cause
back
you
too
remember
early.
Foles had lost like 2 games back to back. I think he lost to somebody, then he lost to like the Bucks, and then next thing you know, Carson was back. But I think if he had waited a little bit longer, he would. I think he rushed back too quick. I don't know if it was him. I don't know if it was the organization or whatever. I think that had something to do with Carson Wentz too. I think he came back too quick. Then you, like you said, you had the reports of Darren Sproles was talking about how Carson didn't want to run that offense no more after Foles wanted. So I'm like, God, what? And then the stuff they be saying, like, yeah, he just used to do this and that. I'm like, dang. So I'm just saying, it's like a lot of times, like these intangibles that certain guys do and don't have, like, really affect the game. That's why I be trying to tell people, like, it's more than just talent. Like Carson Wentz clearly had the talent, but and then like that 2017 season if you go look at some of the plays Carson was making, now he did make some more like clutch magical plays because if you look like we had the game against like I think the Giants when he hit what's the little running back name we had?
Darren Sproles.
Nah, I don't think it was Sproles. What's the other little running back we had?
Little running back.
The one
Well,
that we had 2 seasons ago.
oh, you talking
The
about
giant killer.
Gainwell or Boston Scott?
Boston Scott. Wasn't it a game where Carson hit Boston Scott to win the Giants win the game like
Yeah.
in the corner of the end zone? Like he had
Mm-hmm.
play. He like I'm saying his whole 2017 season was like that, but he had flashes of plays like that after that. But if you look at the 2017 season, like and look at the plays he made, it's almost like, bro, you can't duplicate this. Like it's just like some of that
It
shit just
was it
look
was
lucky.
amazing.
It just looked lucky as hell. Like, it's no way you gonna have that kind of luck 2 years in a row. You just had a good ass season. Like, so I kind of was like, but like I said, he did have flashes and stuff like that here and there. But at the same time, I kind of always was looking at it like, bro, that was just like a magical, lucky season type. Cause it's like he'd just throw the ball, somebody come down with it. Like, oh, it was crazy, man. He come out of piles, not tackle, he's still up. Like, bro, there's no way you gonna duplicate this. Like, then he used to always have a thing where he used to duck down under the defenders. Like they get ready to sack him. Now, if you look at him after that, it's a few times he ducked down, he get sacked. He
It
was like,
didn't
bro,
work.
yeah, you just duck down, not working no more, bro. Like, cut it out.
He also held on to ultimately he held on to the ball too long down the
That's what
stretch.
I'm saying. If you look at the 2017 season, he was holding on to the ball, making something happen. It's just
Yeah.
like after that, it was like he holding on to the ball. He wasn't having the
Every
same.
play.
He wasn't having the same results he was having holding on to the ball no more. So it like you can hold on to the ball as long as you want if you making something happen. But like once you
Mm-hmm.
start taking sacks and making wrong throws, it's like, all right, now people gonna put a magnifying glass on it or whatever. So like I said, I think a little bit of it was self-inflicted wounds, and I think some of it with us is just us not putting the talent around us. And I do really think that that last season where like we had so many different linemen coming in. I think the only person on the line who didn't get hurt was Kelsey. Everybody else was like injured. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
brought in like 13 different linemen. What they put some stat up on one of the games, like how many different linemen we had put out there in one of them games. And then all our wide receivers got hurt. We down to what's buddy name that went off against the Steelers that we had put in?
Fogle.
Fulgham. We out here winning all playing games off the back of Fulgham. Like we just failed them at the end. It's like the line failed them, the wide receivers failed them, the front office failed them. Like,
And then he failed himself.
but what really hurt them was after all that stuff. Like, all right, boom, you got an excuse. You kind of got an excuse why you not being successful in Philly no more. Now, if he had went to the Colts and then balled out over there, it'd have been like, all right, boom. The only reason why he ain't ball out in Philly was because of all that stuff I just named. But you see, once you put
Mm-hmm.
him back in a good situation, he was good. Like, had he probably won that game, he lost against Jacksonville at the end of the season when he when I think it was like win this game, get to the playoffs or whatever. He damn lost the game.
He went to
They
bed for sure.
yeah, that would have probably like changed his whole career, probably dang near. If he had won that, and even if you go on and probably lose the playoff game, or maybe even win the playoff game, like
That
maybe you
actually
get
was a decent season for him
yeah,
too.
that's what I'm saying. Like what crushed the season was that last
That
game.
Yep. And then, Washington picked them up and they swear that stuff was gonna be different. Tried to tell
Man,
them.
I can't believe that, man. I still can't believe they tried to convince us that they was about to do something with Carson. It's like, bro, y'all was giving y'all talk it like imagine now this same season, imagine we pick Carson Wentz back up. And we having off-season talks with Washington fans about what Carson gonna do. They would have been clowning us.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
Same way
since
we
they
were.
got him, he doggone some kind of magic pill or something. Man, boy went over there and got crushed.
He didn't even turn into a pumpkin. He was a pumpkin on arrival. That boy was orange.
Oh shoot, that was a crazy season.
So
Then he had
yeah.
to sit back. Dang, you gotta think about it. He didn't sat back and watch the Eagles have success. Like why he was there when he left. That gotta be crazy. Then you go get your head bust by him in the Super Bowl.
And then he over here thinking that he gonna be a part of history. He was on
Yeah,
the
that's what
wrong
I'm
side of
saying.
history.
You know what I'm saying? You got to sit there and go on the wrong side of history and got your head tore out the frame by your old team. But I do. I don't. He's still with Kansas City, right?
I think so.
Yeah. So I think he in a good situation though. Like playing with Andy Reid, playing behind Patrick Mahomes. So I feel like if he had to like go in for a good period of time, like, and he get like a game under his belt, he might have to get like a game under his belt or something. But like if he had to go in for like a full game stretch, he probably can hold it down and win a couple games. So I just think he in a good situation. Kind of like he kind of in a situation Foles was in. So I mean, he could. You always can. You can never say what somebody gonna be able to like what they gonna be able to do with their career, but. I mean that's the best. That's probably one of the best situations for him right now. You a backup for Patrick Mahomes getting coached by Andy Reid. So
Hey, say what you want to say. Backup quarterback is not a bad job,
what? That
especially
might be the best
it's
job in the NFL if you don't have to go
especially
in.
right, especially when it's for the Kansas City Chiefs, because even if you do go in, like you're not expected to do nothing as a
Exactly.
backup quarterback in general. So I mean,
Especially not
at,
behind Patrick Mahomes. You
yeah.
go
So I
in and
mean,
win a game. It's like
ain't no
you
controversy.
like you were saying about BG. You ain't never had to buy another cup of coffee. We wasn't expecting you to do nothing, but since you won.
Hey,
Because they don't expect you to follow up Mahomes.
mm-mm.
They
You just
already expecting you to lose.
as a matter of fact, the game plan might be to run the ball more. Because you notice whenever Dallas have a backup, that's when they play smart football.
Exactly. Every time.
Then when that come back, they want to throw it 40 times and lose.